Hello and welcome to Bounding Into Comics. My name is John Trent. I'm the founder and editor-in-chief at Bounding Into Comics. Today we got a story about the Black Widow writer Eric Pearson confirming that a Tony Stark cameo was cut, and then Black Widow director Kate Shortland revealed that a decision was made to keep Male Avengers out of the Black Widow movie. Before we get to that, I'd like to ask if you could please hit that subscribe button if you are not already subscribed. If you are already subscribed, please make sure you are still subscribed. YouTube does like to unsubscribe people for whatever reason. And then hopefully by the end of this video, I will have earned your like, and that you will give us a like, and that you'll share this video with your friends and family, and that you will also hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any future Bounding Into Comics videos. With that out of the way, let's get to the meat of this story. As I said, Black Widow writer Eric Pearson recently claimed that a Tony Stark cameo was cut from an earlier version of the film's script, while the film's director, Kate Shortland, revealed that an executive decision was made to ensure no Male Avengers would show up in the movie. Speaking with comicbook.com's podcast Phase Zero, Pearson was asked about the Tony Stark rumors that had been circulating before the film's release and if there was any validity to them. Pearson answered, quote, "I feel bad for the person who asked me the other day because I said there was never any discussion. But I do remember now that one version of the script prior to me literally had written into it the end moment of Civil War with Tony and Natasha of like, I'm not the one who has to watch my..." And he trails on. He continues saying, "But it was old footage. It would have been, hey, audience, remember where we are. We are going to key off this moment of her. So it wouldn't have been Robert Downey, at least to the best of my knowledge. That's the only time I ever saw Tony Stark's name in. Was just kind of a flag-planted reminder that, hey, we're right at the end of Civil War." Pearson then recalled, "I remember when those rumors came out, I was in London in our war room office, and I just looked around and I was like, am I supposed to be, I have the script right here, Tony Stark's not in it." And everyone was like, "No, did you see anything?" "No, we didn't. I don't know where it came from unless somebody got a very old version where this kind of scene, which wasn't even a new scene, I don't know where it came from." Pearson would go on to reveal that he actually wrote a Captain Marvel screenplay that is, quote, 100% different than the version that came out as well. While Pearson confirmed there was indeed a Tony Stark cameo using Civil War footage in an earlier script, Black Widow director Kate Shortland revealed in an interview with Total Film that Kevin Feige made the executive decision to ensure no Male Avengers were showcased in the Black Widow film. Shortland explained, quote, "Initially there was discussions about everything, about all of the different characters. What we decided was, and I think Kevin was really great, he said, she doesn't need the boys. We didn't want it to feel like she needs the support. We want her to stand alone, and she does. However, that's absolutely not true. At the end of the day, Black Widow doesn't stand alone at all. They introduced Red Guardian, Yelena Belova, and Melina Vostokov to help her out." If Shortland's comments about not wanting to include Male Avengers sounds familiar, it should, because it's a very similar response to what Kevin Feige gave for why Doctor Strange was cut from WandaVision. Feige explained they actually had a deal in place to have Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange show up, but then went on to tell why they ended up cutting him out in an interview with Rolling Stone. This is what Feige said. "I haven't talked about this before, but we had a deal with Benedict to pop up at the end of WandaVision or somewhere in WandaVision because we wanted to connect them, and wouldn't it be great? But as we worked on the show and on the movie, we realized there was no reason to really do that." As for why he was cut, Feige told Rolling Stone, "Some people might say, oh, it would have been so cool to see Doctor Strange, but it would have taken away from Wanda. We didn't want the end of the show to be commoditized to go to the next movie. Here's the white guy. Let me show you how power works." It's an absolute garbage reason, given the fact when Feige initially pitched the ideas of the Disney Plus shows to us, the audience, that was one of the main selling points. This is what he said at Brazil CCXP 2019 about the Disney Plus shows. He said, "After Endgame, thinking, what can we do next? Disney Plus is going to give us this opportunity to tell even deeper stories with characters you already know and love in a new type of cinematic way that we haven't done before. We've already started shooting 2 of them, and they're very, very special. And it all, for the first time, will interlink. So the MCU will be on your TV screen at home on Disney Plus and interconnect with the movies and go back and forth. It's exciting to expand the MCU into even bigger and better heights." Not only is Feige contradicting what he said in 2019, but the end of Loki also proves his answer is a load of crap, because Loki literally shows you what looks to be Kang the Conqueror at the end of the show, setting up Kang the Conqueror, meaning that maybe you might want to watch Loki because this big bad is going to be showing up in the future of the MCU with Kang the Conqueror. It's all a load of crap, and Feige is being exposed by his own words and the own product that they're putting on screen. Well, let me know what you think of Pearson's reveal that there was a Tony Stark cameo planned using Civil War footage, and what do you make about Shortland's reveal that Feige wanted to ensure there were no male Avengers showing up in the Black Widow film. My name is John Trent, and you've been watching Bounding into Comics.